Hey guys, this is Josh, also known as Yashu. This is another vlog for the lens of Yashu. You know, today we're going to be doing something pretty dope today. We're going to be going to Hogtown Vegan on College Street to try out some dope vegan food. Our previous guest, Dutchie from the lens of Yashu, we just did an interview with him like a while back. He's going to be showing us some dope vegan food. You know, definitely check it out. Let's see how the place is. And alright, I got my guy Dutchie right here. He's gonna show us the new spot and all that. So yo, Dutchie, how you been, man?
I did it for like 7 to like 8 relaxing. So after a while, I think more than ever, I've been hungry as shit. Because I don't have a stressful job. But I was like, why the fuck do I?
I mean, hearing about like Hogtown Vegan, like it seems pretty interesting. So I don't know if you would want to give like a little like synopsis, like about the place and all that. Like what can we expect and all that?
Yeah, so Hogtown Vegan, obviously the name is vegan.
Because you know when you smoke a lot,
It's a variety of
you can't really drink
sandwiches to like
your thing.
mock chickens. Like I know they have like a chicken steak that I'm interested in. A bunch of shit.
So that's
So yo, we're just gonna head to Hogtown Vegan right now. Try this like dope vegan food and all that. You know, got Dutchie right here. You know, just getting the vibes and all that, getting everything all sorted out too.
This long to go.
And yeah, man. So definitely gonna check it out, and you know, we'll show you everything that we have here and all that. So we're here right now in the whip, and got our food right here.
Wings, southern plate. That's what both of them.
Got the barbecue sauce right here too, and you know, good all the way through. Gotta do like a quick thumbnail too for the food and all that. So, So yo, so this is what the food's all about too. So you,
That's the chicken.
5 second rule, but fuck it. Actually, man.
No, I would not. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is what we have right here.
Boom. So we got mock chicken. We got some macaroni and fake chicken. We got some collard fake chicken. And then we got, yeah, that's it. It's a bunch of mock shit. A bunch of vegan food. We're gonna see if it's bust. Oh, we got some chicken wings, mock chicken wings.
Yeah, true.
Smelling funky. And some buffalo sauce with some carrots.
Oh, true.
Yeah, why don't we try this first?
Yeah, man. Let's try this. Salute.
Wow. Ow. Yeah, shit. You can have that.
Shit. Thanks, man.
Buffalo sauce? That's what the sauce is?
Mm-hmm. Yo. I might have to throw one of the wings in the window for a bit too, or I might as well put it in the bag too, so it's like...
So I'll be honest, you guys are off to a horrible start. That was disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not a fan of buffalo, you know, it's kind of how it is, you know, but...
Fuck, I wish I knew all that sauce. Bro, I asked him too. I said, what's the fan favorite? I never ask a vegan what's the preferred wing sauce is.
Yeah.
That's, you know?
Yeah, let's see how it goes, you know.
Hey, tell me.
I mean, it's okay. I feel like...
Right.
Like it has a different style. It kind of has like a good flow with the texture, with the thing too. Like I could definitely say it's actually like some good fake chicken as well too. I mean, they just process the yams and everything else too. So yeah. But
Are you a fan of buffalo sauce when you eat chicken wings?
I mean, I'm not really a fan, but I mean, I have to dig with it too. Like you know, it gets your stomach out of growling and all that too. But yeah, man.
That makes sense. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to give that a 0 out of 10. I think it was definitely the buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Too tangy, too sour right off the bat.
Yeah.
Taste buds were like, nah. I didn't even get to the chicken, but thankfully we have that in here. So.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'd give this a 5 out of 10, like a passing mark in a Canadian high school, like 50%. So,
I'll give this a 0 out of 10. If you ever serve me this, I'll slap you. Funny enough, I paid for this.
Hogtown Vegan, don't sue us.
Yeah, that's right. On to the next. Well, yeah, I'm also sipping on some, what is this? Harvey and Burns root beer. What the fuck is A&W when you got Harvey and Burns, right?
Yeah, let's try a carrot stick.
Rabbits are very interested.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really eat carrots like this, but you know, just it's kind of how it is.
It is what it is, and that's just what it is.
So.
Bow, mock chicken wings. You got it. Alright, on to the next. Yeah, this mac and cheese has some creaminess to it, so I'm not gonna lie.
It's a good right here.
But it's not even real cheese. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Alright, first impression.
Try the sauce for a bit too.
Alright. Here's my breakdown. Texture, dope. They have like crumbs like sprinkled on top. I fuck with it. Taste, however, is non-existent. There's no spice, there's no flavor, there's no... It's like I'm literally just eating pasta shells and whatever sauce, because I know it's not real cheese.
Yeah, 100%.
But I am highly medicated right now, so I'm not complaining. This is really filling me up. I'm gonna give this overall a 6.5 out of 10. You heard it here first. What about you?
I haven't tried the mac and cheese yet, but the chicken with the barbecue sauce. So this is the barbecue sauce right here. I'm not really a fan of the sauce too. I feel like it is too sweetish in that sense too. And I'm not talking like Sweden, you know, it's sweet-ish, like in a sense where
They're trying to be sweet, but they're not being sweet.
Yeah. So it's like kind of like in the middle too. I don't know. It kind of does have like a watery like feeling in that sense. Like it kind of feels like, you know, you're really just tasting the water with some sort of ketchup, with some sort of like acts of grease and all that. So it's like, it's, I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it's like, you know, not up to par, no?
Would you rate that?
Like a 3 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn. How come vegans getting shitted on today right now?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try this chicken. Yeah, like, see, this is my thing. Texture, mind you, I'm a vegetarian, so my knowledge of actual chicken texture is none. But texture, cool. Flavor though, no flavor. Literally no seasoning in this bitch.
Yeah. I'm just trying the collard greens right now, and so I'm just gonna give a second try right now.
Four out of 10. The chicken. No, 5 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, the chicken for me, like the rating still stays the same. Like,
3 out of 10.
Yeah. Well, 5 out of 10 for the chicken, but with the sauce, like the barbecue sauce, it's like a 3 out of 10. I'd say the collard greens kind of saved the place for now. Like
100%.
I feel like it has like some good flavoring, it has some good stylings, and you know, it's cooked well, it's seasoned good.
Collard fire.
You know, they add like the fake bacon crumbs, and kind of has like a good vibe to it. So,
This shit's fucking fire.
yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like I eat like, you know, collard greens at home too. So we have a thing called gomen. Like, you know, it's just like, you know, sour like greens and all that too. You know, it's like, if you know gomen, like if you're Abasha and you know gomen, like you'll eat that shit like on injera and all that, you know. So
We got some, our version is hire. So it's just grinded up spinach.
yeah.
But this is bussin'. Honestly, 100% save the plate. Flavor, bomb. I would add more seasoning,
Yeah.
more spice to it, but for what this place has already given me, this is dope. They have like little fake like bacon bits, I assume, which is pretty cool. I mean, it just adds more to the texture and doesn't really have flavor. But overall, I give this like a solid, honestly, like a 7, maybe even a 7.5.
I'd give this an 8 actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Jeez.
I mean, if you're Abish and you eat gomen like all the time, like you're gonna understand like gomen's like, you know, the heaven to a good injera plate and all that. Like you have some like gorowat or, you know, kitfo or like, you know, some like lentils and stuff like that. It's gonna hit the plate either way too, you know. So you know, I actually wanted to ask this question too. So how did you become a vegan in that sense?
So I'm not a vegan.
Oh, like a vegetarian, my bad.
I'm a vegetarian. I was born a vegetarian, so my whole family, they're vegetarians. It's off religion, but yeah, like I feel like if you can find the right vegetarian spots, like Indian spots, certain Indian spots, certain Italian spots, certain like Mediterranean spots, maybe like they're booming.
Yeah.
Vegan spots, I'm new to, so it was definitely a pleasure trying Hogtown Vegan. I feel like they definitely need to go back into the kitchen when it comes to their mac and cheese, when it comes to their mock chicken. Just add like, more than pepper and salt. Add pepper and salt. Let's start off with that. Then we can add some like cayenne and then, move on to more shit. But yeah, man, being a vegetarian, fire. You been a meat eater all your life?
I mean, I do like more like the mixing too, so I kind of grew up in an Orthodox / Baptist like religion too. So if you know Orthodox, like Ethiopian Orthodox, they kind of follow the same practices as a regular Orthodox, but more refined, because of the Abyssinian Church and all that. So we did go to Baptist church more than like anything else too.
Yeah.
But I actually started fasting actually in 2018. I first started fasting in 2018, but we had some indirect fasts all our life too, because we would never eat like meat or like cheese for like, I'd say from February all the way until Orthodox Easter Day and all that.
Gotcha.
So we would always be on like some vegan stuff and all that. We'd always like eat like pasta or like bread or like a lot of veggies and all that too.
Yeah. Carbs and veggies.
Yeah, pretty much. And sometimes fish too, because we do have to eat fish. So we'd be eating like the annual like fish and chips and all that, like every like bi-weekly or once in a while too.
So let me ask you this: what's your favorite meat food and what's your favorite vegetarian food or dish, I should say, that you've tried?
I would say for me right now, a regular like for the vegan stuff, regular injera with shiro, wats and all that, with gomen, with cabbage, with like spinach, all that type of stuff too.
You know a spot like this?
Huh?
You know a spot that serves this shit other than your mom?
Go to every like restaurant like in like Bloor, Ossington, or in the Danforth.
You gotta take me one.
Lalibela, it's good vibes, if you're vegan or if you're vegetarian, gotta try it, And you're just eating the bread with the veggies and all that, and that's just culture.
I'll fuck with that.
I'm trying to drop this right here, but you see what it is.
It's all good. That's your first time trying the mac?
First time trying the mac, so Yashu trying this right here, so.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, average for me, 5 out of 10. Nothing too crazy about it, just it's good in appearance. It's kind of mid within tasting too, so it's like you're not really like getting flavor too. Like I think the breadcrumbs, I could say like one thing about the breadcrumbs is like it's non-existent at times. So like even when you're eating it, it's like it's just there like in your tongue, like it kind of feels like you're eating like pepper and all that, like pepper straight out of like the canister and all that. So you put that in your tongue, it's just like the same thing, like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty, I probably won't come back to Hogtown Vegan. You know what I mean? Their collard greens are cool. But now that I think about it, they probably just put bare butter. This is turning into a hate video now, bro. Yo, you guys are dope. It's just...
Yeah, you gotta
improve
come
the
out with seasoning, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Look like y'all got some soul, bro. It's supposed to be soul food.
Yeah.
Soul is.
But growing up vegan, was it like really like tough for you in school to try out like certain stuff too, like, you know, like elementary school to like high school, you know?
So, growing up vegetarian was definitely difficult. No, it wasn't difficult at all. It was actually pretty easy just because since my family was Tamil, our food was crazy, like our food selection. Bare curries on curries on curries on curries. Mom Dukes was never lacking. And I feel like the only time it was shitty was like anytime there was like a birthday party or something like that, or like someone would bring in cake or pastries and shit. And if it had egg, at the beginning I used to not eat egg. So if it had egg, I couldn't eat it. Funny enough, I eat fucking omelets and shit like that now, but I digress. Yeah, so it was pretty dope. It was pretty easy.
Yeah. But I know with the whole like elementary school experience too, like, you know, like it wasn't like an American high school where people are paying their food in the like at the cafeteria. Like, everyone's carrying like the lunch bags and all that type of shit too. So it's like when you pull out that bag and like you're pulling out like that type of food, like people are either gonna notice if it's like gonna be good or bad and all that too, you know. So
see, me, it was funny because my lunches were like I had good food at home, but for some reason my packed lunches were poop. You know what I mean? It was like weak sauces. Sometimes it made no sense to be like a curry cheese sandwich. I'm like, what is this disgusting shit? It's like shit my parents would eat, and they thought that we would love it. You know what I mean? So shout out my homie Tyler. The longest time this guy would hold me down. He didn't like his lunch, which was a grilled cheese sandwich. I'm like, you're bugging. So we organized the whole meetup where it was like every lunch he would just give me his cheese sandwich willingly. Like he didn't want it, he'd just give it to me. And I'd just dash my food. And I'd eat that shit. And it worked out. Moral of the story, veggie food is fire, but it has to be the right veggie food. You know what I mean?
yeah. With like as I mentioned before too, you know, for people who are vegetarians, who are like vegans in that sense too, what can like outsiders or like vegetarians or vegans have to understand like when it comes to vegetarian culture, like vegan culture in that sense?
I mean, I guess we're not aliens. And us not eating meat doesn't mean that we're not human. But at the same time, it's just like, bro, a lot of people think that, yo, you're vegetarian, you're vegan, you hate on us, da da da. Yo, I don't care if you eat meat, bro. Do your thing. Go eat your cheeseburgers. Go eat your shit. Just don't watch what's on my plate. I don't watch what's on your plate.
Likewise. And you know, in your ends or anywhere else that you go, do you have like any like special like food spots that you would go nowadays to get like proper vegetarian food?
Oh yeah. Yo, just today, I couldn't even tell you. I went to a little, what do they call it? Brick in the wall? Is that what they call it? A little fucking spot in Scarborough. And I usually go there for like lunch or sometimes even dinner. And they have like South Indian, they have like Tamil food, different styles of food. And yeah, I usually get something called a thali. So it's essentially just an arrangement of curries, some rice, you get some roti, you get what we call an aplam, which is like a big ass chip or cracker. You get some yogurt, and then you eat that shit. So that's a dope spot. Shit, other than that, I mean, I don't have a go-to spot other than that, and like the 1-2 other spots like Maker's Pizza, that's a dope spot. Fucking yeah, nowhere special yet. Like this is the thing with vegetarian food. It's dope, but I feel like there isn't that one spot where I'm like, this is the holy grail. Like this is a go-to every single time. Like even the Indian spot I went to earlier, I can go to it, but I'll get tired of it after a while. Whereas I'm pretty sure like all you other guys that aren't vegetarians, you guys have spots that you could go to every single day, and certain meals that you can eat every single day. So that's what I'm still on the hunt for.
Yeah. And I know usually nowadays too with fast food, because like you're gonna have like a pizza, or you're gonna have a McDonald's that kind of fakes the whole like vegetarian type stuff too. Like, hey, we'll have a salad, but like there's gonna be like a lot of eggs, a lot of stuff like that, or like the pizza, it's gonna be cooked in the same rack as like a pepperoni pizza and all that too. So how do you kind of like become like aware, like when you're like grabbing fast food or like going to a fast food spot where they have vegetarian options, but it doesn't like follow the same practice within like vegetarian culture?
If it really bothers you, don't eat there. Like when I go to Subway and the person right before me just ordered a meat sub, let's say like a turkey sub, and the Subway artist or the sandwich artist just finished making their sub, I would want them to change their clothes. That's the most. You know what I mean? Other than that, nothing really. Like, I'm not really going to Mickey D's or anything like that. Pizza can suck a dick. It's disgusting. Yeah. I don't really have requirements or need anything done to meet my needs, you know what I mean? If it's too wild, I just won't eat there.
Oh, sure.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. And how do you feel about like the current state of fast food right now? You just avoid it, and pretty much
100%. Like, I used to go to Burger King a lot. Garbage now. Don't really go there anymore. Yeah, vegetarian food and fast food don't really mix, so like, not a lot of options. I usually just go to like, if I really need something and I don't want to actually spend a dime, then I go to like Barbarito or something like that.
oh, sure.
You know what I mean? If I'm trying to keep it healthy, or like I go to those certain pizza spots, certain Indian spots, something like that. But no fast food really.
Yeah, I can say in my opinion too, it's good and bad depending on the place you're going to too. Like on a good day, if you are going at a good place, I don't mind it. I don't eat fast food every other day. I try, like maybe like the occasional like Tim Hortons coffee and that's it too, but I'm not really like, hey, I'm gonna eat fast food here and there and all that, it's like
A little bit.
yeah. Like, how do you feel about like, like with gentrification right now, with like these small like restaurants, being turned into condos, and then they add the fast food restaurant like in between?
It sucks, definitely. It's good to support local. That's why like I go to those spots, like the Indian spot I went to earlier today, Desi Main, if y'all want to know. And like any other spots, but I guess at the end of the day, like, you can't be mad at the players. You gotta be mad at the game. Like, you're in business, and in order to stay on top, you gotta make that money.
Yeah.
So it sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, hashtag support local.
Yeah.
Do what you can.
We're gonna plug the restaurant here at the end, but yeah, definitely check the place out too. This is just like our opinion on what we said, so don't take our opinion as if it's like factual and all that too. It's just how we feel about the food. So
Yeah.
Hog Vegan, we definitely show support either way too. So
Now, what would you rate Ogtown Vegan? Overall. From food to establishment to how long it took to get our food to how efficient everything was, just everything in general. You know what I mean? How would you rate it all?
we got our food at like 10 minutes. The waiter, well, actually the clerk, he was actually pretty cool. He was like pretty solid, gave some good recommendations, told us some stuff and all that. He was pretty chill. The ambiance, environments, like I like the place. So those are like perfect, like 8 to 10s and all that too. I think the food, there has to be like a lot of work too. Like you could be like a good like restaurant, there could be like good people working there too, but if the food doesn't like really match up, it's like, I don't know like how consistent it can be too. So I'd say, even though there's like a lot of good stuff, like it is like sort of average with the food. So respectfully, I do have to give it a 6 out of 10. Like respectfully.
I can feel that. So on the other side of the coin, yeah, I definitely agree with you when it comes to the establishment, the person that took our order, time, everything was dope. No complaints there. Food, I feel like, because I took a big glance, like both of us took a glance at the menu, we've seen that they had a bunch of options. So I fuck with their creativity. It's just the execution is far from their creativity. Like they don't align together. So they definitely have work to do. Just work on the flavor. Get some seasoning, get some spices. Maybe add a couple more things. You know what I mean? Maybe not go too wild. Like I feel like dishes like a southern plate and stuff like that, it's not really too complicated. It's basic stuff. You just have to make sure you're doing it right. But yeah, all in all, I would give Hogtown Vegan a solid. I'll be brutally honest, I'm gonna give you guys like a 5.5.
Yeah, I mean, within the same realm, so
yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. You got a lot of work to do, but you know what I mean. I basically finished my plate.
Yeah. And now, I mean, he's about to blaze up for a bit too, so yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, this is like kind of like sort of the end for the video too. I don't think there's like anything else to say. You know, Dutchie, likewise, like linking up again and all that too.
Oh my bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So this vlog's gonna come out soon on like the YouTube channel. Like definitely tap in. You know, when you see it, it's up there. You know. So and we'll probably do some more vlog stuff like this soon. You know, to kind of get people like anticipated and all that. You know. So.
You dig.
Yeah, man. So Dutchie, do you wanna like give out your handle for a bit too for people to tap in?
Gonna be right here, up here somewhere. Dutchie_95. That's on IG. You can find me on YouTube. I think it's the same thing. If not, it's like Dutchie12 here. Doesn't matter. Go on my IG. Find out on the information. I make good music. I make dope music. What type of music do I make?
Dope ass rap, you know. Like if you listen to Nipsey Hussle, Durk, or like even like some good stuff too, like a Jason Cash or Drake or all that type of stuff too. You know, just Drake when he's in his rapping bag. You know, not like when he's harmonizing and shit. So, but yeah, I mean, definitely tap in, you know, and check out his interview too. We just did that like last year as well too. So I'm gonna link that as well too for people who want to tap in. And yeah,
You heard it here first. Not 5. Tloy. Good eats.
likewise.